aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot. And we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect. But at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal's going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
In Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
And we talked about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. He goes for the quick pin attempt. Roll takedown against the cover. Now a kick out.
I'm surprised he stayed down for that long here.
Huge kick connects. I'm not not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk tonight, I'd say he's pretty focused right now. I think he realizes the bigger picture is getting a shot at the Intercontinental title.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's... Hope it ended here. Gets the shoulder up.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole. Ooh, what a kick.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Neck breaker.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Strong counter from Punk.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Hammerlock now.
Followed up with a lariat.
In a well-timed counter. Big knee to the midsection. Trying armbar. Triangles in. Rey working against the hold, trying to break out.
Crossbody.
As he finds his footing, he's looking completely lost.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Big time height on that kick.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks it. Buys the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
And Rey saw it coming.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Boom! Oh, man! And this one's taken to the outside. The arm absorbing the damage. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Well, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there. Working the leg with that move. An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring. Punk is locked in on his opponent now. We could see a count out here.
He's able to beat the count just in time. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
For the 619!
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that.
Here we go!
Bam! Kick connects.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
From the top.
Knees up. Knees were up. All the blood taken out of their body with that counter.
Mysterio.
Boom! DDT.
And I'm having doubts about Punk's head being fully in the game after that.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Misses the target.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner. A chance to hold the same. Cover! Cover! This could be it! Wards off the pin at 2.
He's got to be running on fumes at this point.
Sharp reversal stopping Mysterio. Placing him in the corner. Got him on that turnbuckle.
Putting it all on the line here, scaling the ropes.
Ray had that well scouted. Forearms! He might have him here.
Is this it? Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Ray.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger. Springboard misses the target.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Caught the leg.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission. Hold broken.
And Ray saw it coming.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he truly isn't.
Oh, he flips that around.
And now some effortless power with the power, but no, reverse into a Hurricane Rana, legs hooked.
Hold it. Oh, he cuts the pin attempt short. Oh. We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are all... Trying armbar. Trying. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Ray's veteran instincts on display. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh, managed to make a well-timed kick to the gut.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Return fire on Ray. Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers. And maybe Punk has targeted something. Maybe an ailing injury could be affecting Ray. Put in the corner now. Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Legs tied in the ropes, upside down. This could be bad.
Oh, what a kick. Turns it around.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
Ooh! Big knee lift.
And he retaliates.
And that failed to hit the mark. Punk building momentum here. Knee connects to jaw.
And a bulldog. Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Gets out of dodge.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell. CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep.
Mysterio couldn't avoid the big shot.
Cover. 2 count. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Boom! Fired back with that elbow.
Oh, strong impact.
If he does not start protecting his head better, it may become the main focus in this match.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
And Ray had it scouted. Mysterio reversing the momentum.
Maybe Mysterio's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
619!
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership from the top. Oh, got the knees up just in time. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back nails the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
There's 2. He kicks out somehow.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Using the sharp point of the elbow.
Oh, target of the arm.
Oof.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
He's rising to his feet in a perilous situation.
Misses on the springboard.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
You've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this.
CM Punk is all gas right now, and Rey Mysterio cannot find the brakes. Good reflexes from him there.
What a display here. Counters on both sides. What a DDT!
Oh, setting them up. Kane destroyer.
Into the pin. This could be it.
2 count.
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Rey.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Oh, what a response. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
I'm not sure how much of CM Punk's head could be in this match after losing the World Tag Team titles last night.
Well, he's facing Rey Mysterio, so he better get his head in the game fast. Just from looking at Punk tonight, I'd say he's pretty focused right now. I think he realizes the bigger picture is getting a shot at the Intercontinental title. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got...
Here's the pin. Getting the shoulder up before two.
Cracks in the armor are appearing now. The match taking some toll. Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here. Punk with a running knee to the face. And then follows it up with the line.
Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Hooked up. And maybe Punk has targeted something. Maybe an ailing injury could be affecting Rey.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Ouch.
Deep uppercut connects.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was, but the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf. Whatever you can do, I can do better. Counters on top of counters.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Oh, he saw it coming. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning the chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
A slingshot Arabian press.
Quick into the cover, this could be it.
They kick out at only one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Could be a turning point. Shot to the face gets them out of that spot.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Being placed in the corner here. Uh-oh. Ray had that well scouted.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
Look at this, placed in the tree of woe.
And just targeting the midsection.
Oh, an overhand punch.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Brutal club.
Struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
Wicked kick.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
Stubbornness, or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
Got him in the corner now.
CM Punk with the knee lift in the corner.
Into a bulldog.
And Rey saw it coming.
Well, this #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Rey had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Gotta sleep. Nothing Mysterio can do now.
Two. Oh my, that was close.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
Oh, we know what's coming. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Oh, will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
more fired up, him or the crowd? Struck with a calf kick.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the top. Landing straight on the knees. Not the intended outcome. Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
Just as heartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
He's going up.
Lift off.
Oh, went for it all, but gets nothing.
Oh!
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep!
It's all Punk's for the taking. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. CM Punk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner,
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're gonna get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. And he has one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith.
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning,
Flying
Body from the top.
He might just be stalling for time here.
stopping all that nonsense right now.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's. Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Whoa. You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Oh, you're right, Wade. At this time last year, Punk was joined at WrestleMania by the Straight Edge Society. Then he got injured, joined the commentary team for a bit, and now he's leading the new Nexus. You have to wonder if Punk has found his place or if he's still searching for that focus that'll bring him back to the top of WWE.
We are seeing Punk at his best.
He might put him away here. Gets the shoulder up after 1.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented punt tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not.
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away. That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Turns it around.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Punk, knee in the corner, follows it up with a short arm clothesline.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number.
Float over Russian leg sweep.
Causing some serious wear and tear to the leg. Randy predicted that. Clothesline.
Shoulders down, cover. Not even a 1 count there.
Able to get that shoulder up so quickly. What a statement.
A reversal. Well scouted.
One counter met by another.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Rolled around like a ragdoll.
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Gets lifted into position. Boom, slam. just punishing his opponent.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste.
And he gets sent back into the ring.
From the sky!
Whoa, cross body! Elbow drop. Kick to the gut. Tough hit to the legs. Send it to the corner.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now, coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton guys may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now.
Looking to end this once and for all.
He breaks the ref's count before two.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Fire with a straight shot there. Answering back.
Like a hockey fight's just broken up.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
And as he stumbles off, he has no clue where he is.
Blink and you miss it. Power slam by Orton.
He saw that one coming.
Picture perfect.
And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up.
Counter by CM Punk. A running knee right between the shoulder blades.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match.
Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle. The finish line is in sight for Orton. Can he push past the pain and take out CM Punk? Randy Orton about to go to that place. A place where there's no...
Does Orton cap this off?
Into the cover.
Whoa! How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And Orton definitely thought that would be a 3 count, but he can't let his frustration get the better of him.
Propping him up in the... Punk now just wailing away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge. Randy is in dire straits.
Turning it into a pin for the win. My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has recently talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk.
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 in WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either countout or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history of The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and
Batten down the hatches. These two are loading.
boom!
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Russian leg sweep.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk face first makes it to the ropes, and the hold must be broken.
Suicide dive!
Whatever it takes to win.
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Flying.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
With the counter. And now heading back inside the ring. Neck breaker. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man. Quick escape from danger there. Sequence of reversals there. And Undertaker is one step quicker.
Not a good spot to be in.
Down in the shoulder. That hurt. Punk getting a first-hand feel of what the Undertaker's capable of. And the knee.
And he turned it around. midsection.
What an axe handle.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Soaring. Oh, the knees at the last second. Oh, fires back with a kick to the gut.
The dead man with an arm wringer into the elevated wrist lock.
We're getting an up-close view of this bout now. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals. The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
And that's our cue to exit.
Yeah, the announce table being cleared off here for something bad. Avoids the count out now, but was using nearly all the leeway the referee is allowing.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there. And Punk just thrown out of the way. He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Looking to go up high.
First up top. And Punk has found the key to defeating the streak. Has he damaged the dead man enough?
Float over Russian leg sweep.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly what Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage.
The referee clearing that weapon out of the ring.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with a GTS.
Crucial moment for The Undertaker.
Knocking some teeth loose with that counter.
Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. He can punch his ticket to the WWE Hall of Fame if he beats Undertaker tonight.
This streak is what I want.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Took that high risk, but just got a whole lot of nothing for it.
Plus landed awkwardly. Could be seriously injured now. Undertaker is now under pressure.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
Oh, God!
He's able to dodge that one in time.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and The Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of The Undertaker.
Punk is gonna steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow The Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but The Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
Hit on CM Punk. Shoulder up right away.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match. The dead man has decided this ends now. Tombstone. Taker's about to end another fight.
And shifting over for the cover.
2.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace.
Here we go with The Undertaker's incredible 20-0 WrestleMania winning streak on the line.
Punk has been stirring the pot in the weeks leading up to this match like only he can, taking every opportunity to disrespect the dead man, to try and get inside Taker's head. And if you ask me, mission accomplished.
But are Punk's mind games enough to throw Undertaker off on the grandest stage of them all? We will just have to see.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman, who has a long history with The Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of The Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence him to damnation.
Knew what was coming from Taker. And wait a minute, what's the manager doing under the apron?
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of The Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's gonna...
Face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Now, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for well over a year. He beat all comers. 2012 was his year.
And Punk believes he did not get the respect he deserves. 434 days as champion in this era is history-making. It's more than just a footnote.
This is about affirmation. CM Punk believes he's the best in the world. Paul Heyman believes CM Punk's the best in the world. But it infuriates them that there are those out there who don't agree. From the top, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
2, 3.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Calf kick there.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Lifted and completely helpless here. Remarkable. He can do it here. Gets the shoulder up. Wow.
Getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
Uh-oh. Bang! He finds a counter.
stinking right there. Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Knee to the face in the corner.
Oh, and a clothesline after the knee to the face.
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring.
Lift off. Through the air. And connects.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And Punk has made it clear that he doesn't care about anyone's legacy except his own. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go to sleep GTS from Punk.
Will that close Undertaker out? Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a butterfly backbreaker.
Undertaker showing no answer for this attack.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk. Watch out.
What a counter.
Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are running through Undertaker's veins. His interest is more in punishing CM Punk than it is winning this match.
And that's exactly where Punk wants Undertaker. He wants the presence of Heyman in that sacred urn to blind him with his own rage. Showing Punk the door here. We know what's racing through his mind.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
This one is on track to be an all-time WrestleMania classic. Punk and Taker keep one-upping each other.
That's exactly what you get when there's pride and honor on the line on the grandest stage of them all.
Big knee to the midsection. He gets back into the ring. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
Finally became aware of the count and gets back into the ring. Butterfly backbreaker.
Stiff shot to the abdomen. Targeting the arm to great effect.
Undertaker counters. Never saw that coming. Catches the leg.
Turn out the lights.
Sheesh, a painful looking shot. Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
Big back body drop. Devastating kick.
Getting raided with a succession of strikes.
Again, Undertaker leaves. Testing the limits of that leg here. Targeted stomp to the arm. Counters to gain the advantage.
Undertaker making it clear he has his opponent's number.
Uh-oh. Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match.
A quick reversal into the arm drag.
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Sliding back into the ring. Guys, CM Punk trying to do something here that no one's been able to do. Beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Now grab for that chokeslam, and inadvertently, perhaps the referee gets dropped.
Could be a fortuitous turn of events for CM Punk. Heyman out of the way just in time, and the Second City Saint continues to chop down the dead man.
Punk with a running knee in the corner, and the Undertaker's WrestleMania undefeated streak could be in trouble here. And now, Heyman handed the urn to Punk with the official down.
Oh, mid-last ride, the only thing saving Punk there was that urn to the back of the head of the Undertaker.
Punk is gonna steal it at WrestleMania. Look at the disrespect.
And Undertaker able to kick out. Somehow the Undertaker's still in it, and Punk can't believe it.
While throwing everything they can at the dead man in an attempt to break this streak, well, it may be impossible.
Both Paul Heyman and CM Punk beside themselves with emotion. What else can Punk possibly do to keep the dead man down?
Punk talking to himself, Corey. Paul Heyman can't believe what he just witnessed.
And there must be utter despair in the mind of CM Punk here, knowing you should be home and dry, but somehow against the dead man. Oh my, what is CM Punk coming up with here?
And now with Undertaker on his shoulders, Corey.
Looking for GTS, but the Undertaker able to fight his way out. Countering the tombstone.
Has Punk where he wants him. Undertaker delivers a tombstone pile driver.
And that surely has to be the end there for CM Punk.
He covers. Is this it?
Could be.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
And he heads back into the ring.
Punk's had enough, he's looking... And Undertaker moves.
Countering each other again and again.
Russian leg sweep. That might have put it away. 2. He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania. The streak is over.
This match, CM
I'm still in shock. The streak is dead and buried. CM Punk has beaten the Phenom.
Feel the energy in this arena. The mix of disbelief, elation, and gratitude for the...
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look at what chaos it would have caused across WWE. A win-win. The thing about that Undertaker loss is I shouldn't have even been in that match to begin with. I wouldn't have been trying to end the streak if I wasn't forced into a #1 contenders match with John Cena 8 days after Elimination Chamber. John Cena, my wrestling soulmate. Our methods differ greatly, but we both operate looking for the same thing: respect. Any battle with Cena was going to push you and make you better. Despite being banged up, I was supremely confident that the wrestling gods were on my side and that they'd give me my rightful and deserved spot against The Rock in the main event of WrestleMania. But the thing about John Cena is he's always working, he's always changing, always looking to throw you off, even by the smallest bit. Who game plans for a John Cena Hurricane Rana? I sure didn't. And that was enough to disorient me long enough to fall victim to an attitude adjustment. I was so close to a WrestleMania main event, it all slipped away in an instant. What do you say we let Slingshot Tech do its thing and grant me another chance to beat John Cena on a cold February night in 2013?
WWE Champion, The Rock. Tonight is not about the people. Tonight is more important than any one thing, because tonight is about me. He called himself the single most important superstar of this era, in all eras past. In fact, he compared himself to...
He called himself God. Let's face it.
That's what he did. Earlier tonight, CM Punk compared himself to God. Only 5 other men in history, the nearly 50-year history of the WWE Championship, have held the title longer than this man. CM Punk was in the neighborhood of 440 days as WWE Champion.
And Punk thinks he should still be wearing the gold.
Over 17,000 WWE fans are on their feet in Dallas tonight with Cena versus Punk.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
This arena is jam-packed tonight. You can see Cena surveying the landscape. As is so often the case, when Punk and Cena face off, this one is for all the marbles. Cena looks ready to defend the biggest opportunity of his career.
Imagine what's going through the mind of CM Punk and John Cena, knowing how big this match is.
What is at stake here, ladies and gentlemen, is this. The winner of this match will go on to WrestleMania on April 7th. Off-Broadway in New Jersey, in New York, to main event WrestleMania, to take on the WWE Champion, The Rock.
And just watching Cena's body language, you can tell he seems a little nervous.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? Float over Russian leg sweep. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him. That was completely ridiculous. It's just unfair to have size and agility.
Sunset flip powerbomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Powerbomb.
Stalking from above.
Blistering shoulder block.
Came down like a...
He's going for the pin. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
Not yet.
Counter by CM Punk. Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way.
By the end of this match,
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Completely steamrolled.
Cena's gonna add insult to injury with this. The ultimate humiliation.
With a five-knuckle shuffle.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Fends it up. Good counter. John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is looking like the year Cena may return to the top of the mountain in WWE. He already won the Royal Rumble, and he has yet to taste defeat in singles competition this year. Ahead of him, he has the chance to overcome two of the biggest losses in his career, and I can guarantee it, he is laser-focused on proving he's better than CM Punk tonight and The Rock at WrestleMania.
Just thrashing the
Shoulders down, this might do it.
He kicks out in two.
And you gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Punk avoids the attack. Sent flying with the monkey flip.
You have to wonder if Punk has doubted himself. 2 straight losses to The Rock. Now he's struggling against Cena.
Time for Punk to mount a comeback and secure his rightful spot at WrestleMania.
Cena gets intercepted. Face first. Set up. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Their opponent home, but powering out right on the point of the elbow.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Precision punch.
Oh, look out. It's on now.
Boom. No end in sight to this exchange.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up.
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
And just like that,
Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now. Cena, the powerhouse, gonna finish things up with a slam.
Cena, he's locking it in. STF applied.
Submission move for Cena.
Cena cranking back on the hold. Can Cena's opponent survive?
Tap out, tap out.
The winner of this match, John Cena!
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at The Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena has been unable to beat Punk. Can tonight be his night? This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers. Russian leg sweep.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. And backbreaker.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to earn a victory the less honorable way with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe...
Face first. Setting up, and the ropes break the hold. Face first. Setting up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here. Oh, flipping the leverage. What is he thinking right now? Hopefully he does not regret it.
CM Punk says tonight is not about Cena or The Rock. It's all about the WWE title or WrestleMania. He says tonight is about the future.
While Punk is right about the future, tonight is indeed about using all of those things to establish Punk as the future. This is a man who successfully defended the WWE title at WrestleMania, but did so on a night that The Rock and Cena were in the main event. A win tonight puts Punk and the title he holds so dearly back at the top of WWE. Then the future will become the present.
Taking flight.
Oh my God, what a move! Oh! Whichever man comes out on top, you can be assured they will be a formidable champion. Both have become record-breaking title holders in WWE.
Hard to dispute that, Michael Cole. Cena is the only man in history.
Cena ducks underneath, couple of shots.
And oh, the gas ran out on him in a hurry there.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Tail over tea kettle right there.
Saw it coming. It counters it.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
The springboard attack fails to land. You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain from this, Wade. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against CM Punk tonight, he will have done that. Oh, he cuts it off. And he comes in under the ropes now. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Punk is never one to mince.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. And he's looking for it again. Watch out.
Face, meet, knee.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside. Taking flight all the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And his core might be a bigger target now. Calf kick finds the mark. Action now right here in front of us.
Guys, we may need to...
What's it going to take to end? And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
With authority.
Measured up and...
First drop.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Guys, this might actually end in a countout. He'll make his way to the ring. the referee's count.
Double underhook, trying to muscle them over and
Dropping their way out of danger.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Wants to finish this.
from the top. Double axe handle.
The cover. Is it in? Kick out just before 2.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. Strong counter.
On Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gone to sleep.
Now CM Punk
He just might regret this decision.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent. And a double underhook backbreaker. CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beaten John Cena when it counts on multiple occasions over the past 2 years. And he had Rock all but defeated on more than one occasion during their battles at the...
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a fire driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover!
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Cover again by Punk and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high-rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena with just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
Answer that with a knee to the gut.
Big impact on the suplex.
Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Nice running crossbody. And right away into the pin. And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
And Cena finds himself on the receiving end.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS. Cena wasn't ready. Could be over.
2. He kicked out at 2.
Throwing everything you have at Cena, and it's still not enough to keep him down.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
Oh my gosh! Cena able to ward that off.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Oh man!
Producing a trampling. Ooh! Bang! Crucial counter there.
Well-placed elbow fights that.
Ooh, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
He's trying, but Cena just can't rock Punk's confidence right now.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation.
Impressive awareness from him.
Punishing power slam. And we see more attacks being directed at the torso.
Really trying to drain as much stamina as possible.
Right on the arm.
And able to evade the offense.
Ooh, stiff punch. These two trading one blow after another. Boom. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Neither competitor is backing down.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Oh!
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury. And this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Shuffle! Cena just brought down the hammer. Will he find a way to seal this one?
Feet off the duck.
CM Punk looking. John Cena avoids impact. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Knows that GTS.
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this.
2 count. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in it.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ.
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion. We got a new champion. But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on.
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk connected over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Cole, great run. It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches. Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the People's Champion, the real WWE Champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the mantra of boots to asses is very much on The Rock's mind tonight.
The cheers, the chants, the signs, the adulation. This is what it's all about for The Rock, the people. And The Rock is proud to be the People's Champion.
Almost as proud as CM Punk is of being a real champion.
Will you just stop?
And the roar of this crowd is absolutely deafening.
Over 15,000 WWE fans are on their feet for the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
An undeniable aura, despite his very deniable championship status.
The absolute delusion on display here is astounding. Almost as astounding as the reaction The Rock's getting right now to both Punk and Paul Heyman's obvious dismay.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. Newsflash, Punk, you're not the champ anymore. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. Face first, setting up, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Face first, setting up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. Boom! Punk looking more confident and comfortable after that maneuver.
And an inverted atomic drop. And while Punk may be delusional, he's coming to this match, coming to this entire rivalry, really, as prepared as he possibly can be to counter anything out of The Rock's playbook. Punk studied The Rock both inside and outside the ring.
Punk's proven he knows how to best The Rock, but the question is if he can do just that when the pressure is fully on, like it is tonight, when the electricity in the crowd puts Punk's back against the wall.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Well, Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, Punk can put all that to rest if he beats The Rock tonight. He'll truly be the champion.
And backbreaker.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. CM Punk heading to the top rope.
Incoming! Crossbody from the top!
This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
Boom!
And one.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
He's held up high.
Referee clearing the area, perhaps trying to prevent these superstars from suffering any more.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
And The Rock gets sent packing out of the ring. Incoming!
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Intercepted with a clothesline to cut off the attack.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it, so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title.
Mongolian chop.
Piercing chop. And he tosses him back in now.
Superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Taken down by the neck.
What a punch! Neither superstar giving an inch here.
Ooh! Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and text.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, tossed to ringside.
Sky high. You gotta be kidding me.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition. The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
Driving the elbow to the face.
And Rock staying within the rules, doing all he can to not get carried away. Able to parry that one. A ward. Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that. And averting damage there. Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Until that bell rings and his arm is raised, The Rock's making it absolutely clear that he's going to keep bringing it.
Taking out the knee.
Coming back from the outside now. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Punk dodges out in time. Oh, a merciless strike. Once again, attack.
The Rock caught off guard here.
Absolutely disrespecting the champion with that. And you can practically taste the venom. Taste.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk down with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock pumped down with the goal to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just got it.
CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What on earth is he cooking up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk, the plunge! Are we about to see a title change here?
Is it enough? Is this the end? 2. What a kick out! I don't believe it.
Champions never give up easily. Case in point right there.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
And this will cover. New champ incoming.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion,
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Banga coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE champion, a 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So yeah, I believe no holds barred favors the Beast.
Heyman staring intently at his moneymaker. Remember, Heyman tossed Punk to the curb when CM Punk told him, "I don't want you in my business, but I want to remain friends." As soon as Punk couldn't make Heyman money, Heyman said, "See you, bye."
Well, that's just business.
Well, to Punk, it was personal. Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes to joke around. He's always loose. He's always ready to go. But today, there was a different feeling around CM Punk. The intensity was there. CM Punk was completely focused throughout the entire day because he realizes he's headed into a fight. A no disqualification fight tonight against Lesnar, a man who outweighs him by 50 pounds.
CM Punk almost defeated the undefeatable, the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania. But this could be the biggest fight of CM Punk's life.
And let's not forget the list of injuries Brock Lesnar has given to CM Punk over the last month. There have been 4 stitches into the chin of CM Punk. He caused rib injuries, a knee injury, and ankle injury as well. Brock Lesnar just feeding on Punk in recent weeks.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Take off. Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than...
Here we go.
Whoa, look out.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Big knee to the midsection. Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Well, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can...
Look out.
Through the air. It connects.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He's able to counter that.
Escape just in time.
Clothesline. So effective.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Sent flying hard into those steel steps. And Lesnar is clearly looking for a fight here.
Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Boom! Bang! Lesnar cuts him off.
Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Knee right to the gut.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
Taking things back into the ring.
Brock Lesnar turning up the intimidation factor. Looks like he's opting for Old Faithful here, the steel chair. Clutching that weapon and just taunting the competition.
Oh, getting smacked in the head with a chair. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. What impact!
Right in the kisser.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Connected full force with the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
And that looked like a rag doll being thrown around. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex. Uh-oh. We're about to take a trip to Suplex City, courtesy of the Beast. Welcome to Suplex City. Punk absorbing some brutal offense from Brock Lesnar.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. What a reversal.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Clearly some intent behind these attacks on the body. Boom! God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Ooh, shut that chair right out.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast.
Boom! Oh, directly onto the chest.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. Up the rope he goes.
Perched up top.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
A little bit of instant regret being felt here, I'm sure. Leaping to your own doom like that.
Sliding into the ring now. And if Brock Lesnar looked at me like that, I think I'd run the other way. Loving blow.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
Back in the ring.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Take off. Good Lord. Taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. He's headed out to the ringside area. And now he gets back into the ring. Double axe handle. He's got him down. Here we go. He's able to beat a 2 count. Wow.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The beast incarnate with it. That's a 5 coming through. Punk's got a problem here.
2. He stays alive. He stays alive.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And now Lesnar's just angrier. You only tick off the beast by making yourself a difficult prey. Lesnar caught by surprise.
Counter upon counter, great minds thinking alike. But a good old-fashioned Punk.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go to sleep. GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages.
And a combination offense was on display there.
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar, Punk is going to need a miracle comeback at this point.
Down across the neck. Ooh, he fends that off.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
Hit on CM Punk. He kicks out with force.
Holding on. What is it going to take? How much longer can this go on? Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Oh! Lesnar quick to counter. Wicked lariat. Turn it around with a reversal. And Punk gets countered there.
They
Face first. Set up. He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Prang armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Stooping low there, but who are we to judge?
Right hook.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick
A
out.
late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Punk with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you.
This could be it for the 3 count. That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match,
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better beating the
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world. CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE can reach.
And even with Lesnar underestimating Punk, saying his opponent is taking MMA classes for beginners at his local gym, it's going to be very difficult for Punk to land strikes or lock in submissions on the Beast tonight. And he counters.
Big time height on that kick.
He goes for the quick pin. Kicks out.
And he had no real trouble getting his shoulder up there.
Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the...
From the heavens!
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Up high.
All the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oof! He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Introducing the steel chair into this match.
Lesnar saw it coming.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage. Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Uppercut right on target.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Every counter being answered with another. Both sides with an answer to every piece.
No, right under the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel.
Oh, man.
Making way towards the top rope.
From the top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Perched up top.
Through the air. And connects.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Triangle armbar. Triangle. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Oh, down low and down he goes.
And slides back into the ring.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
He's making, and remember guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down, cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win
kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar, the distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and drops his opponent with a massive line.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here. Slips out of the way.
Several reversals, neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Oh, look at this.
It looks like he could get it done here.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this? Punk sidesteps out of that.
Calculating the next move here. Check your face after that one. Once more, Lesnar headed to the floor.
And able to skirt around that attack.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Oof! Great wherewithal to dodge there.
Oh, what an axe handle.
A blow like that might have them seeing stars right now. Devastating elbow strike.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
I must give credit. Catching Brock like this is an incredible challenge.
And he re-enters into the ring. Momentum isn't completely out of Brock's side just yet.
Brock just got tired of being pushed around. He's likely more aggravated now.
Brock Lesnar, what power! F5! That's it, Brock's got this. His arm shot off the mat before one.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
And Brock is bewildered. Brock has no clue how that just happened. Blast off! Oh, went down low. That'll ruin your night. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
I think it's time to clear out.
Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Taking him to the corner now.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. That could end Brock's night.
2. And a kick out.
Just inhuman tenacity on display from Brock Lesnar. He was basically operating on natural instinct with that kick out.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, not a war for the ages.
Turns that in his favor.
Going counter for counter now. Can it be capitalized on?
Shoulder tackle to the body. Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Oh.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk?
Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I'd get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night, Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me, but when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the 3rd time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
It was 27 years ago to the day in St. Louis when the Hell in a Cell structure first surrounded the ring. The Undertaker faced Shawn Michaels in an epic battle. Since that night, Hell in a Cell has made history.
It's made history while simultaneously tearing flesh, shattering bodies, ending careers, and altering lives.
You can see by the look in McIntyre's eyes, he has one mission here tonight: to end CM Punk for good.
McIntyre's 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. He said that Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
McIntyre said earlier, this is not going to be a classic. This is not going to be cinema. This is going to be mutually assured destruction.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
Final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight.
Punk dodges out in time.
It all began last November with the return of CM Punk, and that ticked off a lot of superstars, including Drew McIntyre, who believed Punk wanted to kill this business, and CM Punk had no business being back in WWE. The company had buried for a decade. And that has driven us to tonight in the final match in this trilogy between Punk and McIntyre. Just rubbing salt in the wound now. That's gonna fire you up with anger.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Strong counter from Punk. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
From the top, double axe handle connects. He's able to reverse it.
Trading counters here.
Spin kick to the midsection. Quickly hoisting him up. Snap pile driver. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
That was not even close to keeping him down.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And Punk now lifting.
Uh-oh. What a way to get out of that one.
Ooh. Hoisted up. Powerbomb. Desperate situation. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Boom!
He's choking up on that bat, looking to swing one into the parking lot.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face. This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Staggering to his feet, but he won't like what's coming next.
Ooh, did you hear that thud from the back connecting with flesh and bone?
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself,
This could be it. This could be the end. He got the shoulder up in time.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems.
Just stomping right into the face. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
and down with the suplex.
Heading back into the ring now.
Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there. Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Trying to get back to his feet with no clue of what's waiting for him. Kick to the gut.
Uh-oh. And uses the arm drag to reverse.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
Connects with a home run worthy hit.
Oh! And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
McIntyre might be able to start mounting something here.
But will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match? Claymore by McIntyre. McIntyre might have him.
Makes the cover. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner,
Drew McIntyre finally finding his vindication at the end of this absolutely brutal and bloodthirsty trilogy.
Finally winning inside the cell. Has to just be an added bonus for McIntyre tonight.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them...
From way up, what a counter!
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can...
Launching.
Diving double axe handle. Float over Russian leg sweep. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Looking to adjust some features on their opponent with that wrench.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Not a single step closer to the end here.
Stops that offense.
Drew anticipated that one.
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of mine.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Oh, hitting with that wrench. Oh! Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Calf kick finds the mark.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response.
Fully adding insult to injury there.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Big elbow. CM Punk has been going to that place, has been letting the devil out. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Targeting a body part, working the arm.
Oh, God, that hurt. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saint, and he's paying for it now.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
CM Punk looking to...
Range down an elbow retaliation.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. CM Punk look...
And he manages to reverse. McIntyre reversing the momentum.
Now's a chance.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
Working on the arm. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because, for one of these men, there might not be.
isolating the arm.
Snapped with a devastating maneuver.
More damage getting piled onto the arm now.
It may be vicious, but you have to admire how focused the attacks have been in that regard. Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold.
Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough. Backdropped out of there.
Now Drew, he's got something in mind. The submission hold is coming.
Escape and a takedown.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, down with a GTS. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Oh, man. And let's not forget. Hang on, bar. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Bam!
And McIntyre. Hang on, bar. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't complain. Connects. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Makes a cover.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
The Scottish Warrior thought he had his opponent's number there, but he was sorely mistaken. McIntyre gets met with a response. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing the black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. That might be all Drew needs.
And Drew, this one's for the match.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
McIntyre needs to find a recourse, find enough.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this.
The Golden Sleep GTS from Punk.
Hit it again, and that's gotta be it. Oh, stiff wrench shot.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
He gets back into the ring. Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Overwhelming offense now for Punk.
Rarely do we see Drew get disassembled like this.
Quick evasion from him there. Bam!
Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior is beginning to fade. Michael Cole, will he tap out?
McIntyre won't tap. There's no way. Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission.
He needs to be prepared. Laid down with a powerbomb. Oh, clothesline.
What energy in the arena tonight. Sliding back in under the ropes here. Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
McIntyre turns things around. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Stops the kick.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
And saw what was coming there.
Oh, smacked with the wrench.
Shoulders down. Is this it?
No, stops the count at 2.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. Oh, he timed that counter well. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having him exactly where he wants.
Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Suplex lands. Quick counter there.
Punk avoids the attack. CM Punk looking to show.
Trying for the double underarm hook into a backdrop. Sent right into the corner. On the top rope now.
The Scottish Warrior looking for something sinister, something impactful, perhaps the end of this match. Drew has them hoisted up from the second rope. Air raid crash.
Capitalizing with a pin here.
There's 2. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner,
Drew McIntyre finally finding his vindication at the end of this absolutely brutal and bloodthirsty trilogy.
Finally winning inside the cell. Has to just be an added bonus for McIntyre tonight.